මෙම වැඩසටහන ඔබ වෙත ගෙනෙන්නේ
eSoft Metro Campus නව්‍ය දැනුමෙන් ඔබේ අනාගතය හැඩගන්වයි.
Good evening and welcome to IT Mastermind 2014. From over 1,000 students, 108 students were selected for preliminary round programs on a national level quiz show based on information technology. Out of the 108 students, 36 students were selected for secondary rounds. And this marks the first episode of those secondary round programs. We have 6 students here who will compete for the semi-finals. Only 2 contestants will proceed to the semi-finals, the winner and the runner-up. Let's see who the contestants are for tonight. Contestant number 1, Ashingsa Vishwajit, Anuradhapura Central College. Contestant number 2, Sandaru Vishwajit, Nalanda College, Colombo. Contestant number 3, Tirantha Dulanjana Yoshida Shokanji International School, Sapugaskanda. Contestant number 4, Oshada Lukuhetti, Rahula College, Matara. Contestant number 5, Lanil Marasingha, St. Anne's College, Kurunagala. Contestant number 6, Kadir Kamanada Nishantan, Jaffna Hindu College, Jaffna. And let's meet our judges for tonight. Dr. Dilina Herath, Dean, eSoft Metro Campus. Mr. Lakshman Perera, Treasurer, Computer Society of Sri Lanka. And our quiz master, the inimitable Mr. Faisal Bongzo.
Thank you very much for that sweet introduction. A very good evening and a warm welcome to the first secondary round program. And it feels a real pleasure to be your quiz master on IT Masterminds 2014. Now, we've got 6 contestants representing schools from all over Sri Lanka who are taking part. And they will be facing 4 rounds of competition. And as Miri said, the winner and the runner-up will proceed to the semi-finals. Each round will be judged and points will be allocated and added. And of course, you've got to remember that the decision of the judges will be final. Now, in round 1, we'll be posing a multiple choice question to each individual where you will earn 10 points for a correct answer. Of course, the other contestants, you can register your answers via our terminals and you can earn 3 points for each correct answer. And you've got to keep in mind that you will lose 2 points for each incorrect answer. So without further ado, let's move on to the questions for round 1. And this is your question, Ashin sir. Which of the following is not a first-generation computer? Is it ENIAC? Is it EDWAC? Is it IBM Systems 360? Or is it ABC Computer?
Answer C.
Yes, the answer is correct. As we move on to the next question, this is to you, contestant number 2, Sandaru. Which of the following is not a character encoding system? Is it BCD? Is it FCD, or is it ASCII, or is it Unicode?
Option B.
No, the answer is incorrect. The answer is A, BCD. This is your question now, contestant number 3, Tirantha. Which of the following is not a 5th generation programming language? Is it Prolog? Is it Pascal? Is it Lisp, or is it Haskell?
Answer B.
Yes, the answer is correct. Here's your question, contestant number 4, Oshada. Which of the following is not a compile time error? Is it missing punctuation symbol? Is it misspelled keyboard? Is it file open error, or is it use of undefined symbol?
Answer C. File open error.
Yes, the answer is correct. As we move on to the question for you in the first round, contestant number 5, Lanil. Which of the following is not a runtime error? Is it input-output error? Is it division by 0? Is it array index out-of-bound exception? Or is it undefined symbol?
Answer is B.
Well, the answer is incorrect. The answer is D, undefined symbol. And here's your question, contestant number 6. That's Nisanthan. Which of the following is not a type of DVD? Is it the Super DVD, DVD RAM, Gigabit DVD, or Blu-ray DVD?
Answer number B.
No, the answer is incorrect. The answer is C, Gigabit DVD. And with that, we end questions for round 1. Let's find out how the contestants have fared and who has taken the lead after the first round.
Bringing world-class higher education to your doorstep. eSoft Metro Campus. Shaping lives, creating futures.
Bachelor's at 19?
In Sri Lanka? My ambition is to finish my master's at 21 and become a senior manager when I'm 25. I joined eSoft straight after my O-levels.
Start your IT or business management degree straight after O-levels. eSoft, shaping lives, creating future.
නිවැරදි IT දැනුම ප්‍රමුඛයාගෙන් පමණයි. eSoft.
Round 1 ended of the first secondary round programs. Let's see how our contestants have fared at the end of round 1. In third place, we have contestant number 3, Tirantha from Yoshidasha Kanji International School with 8 points. In second place, we have contestant number 1, Ashing Sir from Anuradhapura Central College with 11 points. And leading at the end of round 1, we have Oshada from Rahula College Matara with 13 points. Over to you, Faisal, for round 2.
Thank you, Miru. So the competition has only started. We've just finished the first round and we're moving on to round 2. Here we will be posing a question based on an image and you have to answer individually. You will earn 10 points for a correct answer. Of course, the others can buzz if you know the answer. And if the first student either does not answer or gives the incorrect answer, the opportunity will go to the contestant who buzzes first. A correct answer will earn you 5 points, but you got to remember that an incorrect answer will make you lose 2 points. So let's move on to your questions for round 2. And it's your question, contestant number 1. What popular multimedia player application is represented by this logo?
Winamp.
Yes, the answer is correct. As we move on to the question for our second contestant, this is your question. This chip with 3D Now technology was introduced by AMD as a competitor to which Intel technology?
Intel Radeon. Radeon.
Radial.
Radeon.
Radeon. It's not accepted? Incorrect. Right, we got number 3 who has indicated his willingness to answer.
Intel Thunderbolt.
It's wrong.
No, not accepted either. The answer is MMX. Here's your question now, contestant number 3. What is the purpose of this battery that is found on motherboards?
To store the date and time of the computer.
To store the date and time of the computer.
Can I accept it? It's a CMOS battery.
Can take.
We can take. Yeah.
Taken as an answer?
Yeah, we accept.
Okay, the judges accept it. Let's have a round of applause. It maintains power to maintain the CMOS settings. Here's contestant number 4's question. What is this expansion card which allows you to connect multiple types of devices on a single line?
IDE bridge. Bridge.
A bridge cannot be accepted. Number 5 is indicated.
Firewire.
Firewire. No. The answer is SCSI card. And here is your question, contestant number 5. What is the technology that allows you to charge an electronic device without requiring to use a wire or cable? Number 3 would like to answer this question.
Electromagnetic induction.
Can accept.
Okay, you can accept as an answer. It's induction charging. And the final question in round 2. This component is typically found on a computer motherboard. What is it known as? Well, number 5 would like to answer this question.
Integrated circuit.
No, not integrated circuit, deep switches. We can't accept.
Well, the judges cannot accept it as an answer. The answer is dip switch. And with that, we end all the questions for round 2. Let's find out whether there have been any changes in positions after 2 rounds of competition, as we are on the midway of today's program.
ලොව පිළිගත් උසස් අධ්‍යාපන අවස්ථා ඔබ සැමට විවර කර දෙන eSoft Metro Campus නව්‍ය දැනුමෙන් ඔබේ අනාගතය හැඩගන්වයි.
Bachelor's at 19?
In Sri Lanka, my ambition is to finish my masters at 21 and become a senior manager when I'm 25. I joined eSoft straight after my O-levels.
Start your IT or business management degree straight after O-levels. eSoft, shaping lives, creating future.
And this is the viewer's question for this week. What company acquired Sun Microsystems? What company acquired Sun Microsystems? SMS your answer to 0725 547 547 before noon this Thursday. We've just completed round 2. Judges, how are contestants faring as of now?
I think we have an interesting situation here because there's a tie for the first place. It seems that competition is hotting up. We can see some interesting 2 rounds from now on, I think.
And also there is a gap for the first place with the other one. Probably there can be changes.
There can be changes in the second round, in the third round actually. Let's see. Results at the end of round 2. In third place, contestant number 4, Oshudha of Rahula College Matara with 13 points. And scoring identical points and leading at the end of round 2 are contestant number 3, Tirantha of Yoshida Shokanji International School with 21 points. And also contestant number 1, Ashing Sir of Anuradhapura Central College, again with 21 points. Faisal will take you through to round 3 now.
Right, we're now moving on to the third round. As you can see, there is a tie, and of course, competition is certainly mounting. In round 3, we will be posing an open-ended question, and you have to answer them individually. You will earn 10 points for a correct answer, and same as in round 2, the others can make an attempt by using the buzzer. So good luck. Here we go with questions for round 3. CD-R and DVD-R discs are sometimes referred to as worm discs. What does worm stand for? Well, none of you want to make an attempt to answer that question. The answer is Write once, read many. Here's your question. Contestant number 2. What are the most powerful computers currently available?
Supercomputers.
Yes, the answer is correct. Here's your question now. Coming up, that's contestant number 3. What is the measurement unit of the speed of a hard disk drive?
RPM.
Yes, the answer is correct. RPM. Here's your question. Contestant number 4. What does the acronym ISDN stand for?
Integrated Services Digital Network.
Yes, the answer is correct. As we move on now to your question, contestant number 5. What does the term ASCII stand for?
American Standard Code for Information Exchange. Information Interchange.
Okay, we take that as the answer. American Standard Code for Information Interchange. And here's your question, contestant number 6. What is the type of network that allows you to connect your mobile phone to your personal computer?
Wi-Fi.
No. Number 1 would like to answer this question.
PAN.
Yes, the answer is correct. PAN, Personal Area Network. And with that, we end all the questions for round 3. Let's find out whether there are any changes in positions after 3 rounds of competition.
உலகத்தரம் வாய்ந்த உயர்கல்வி வாய்ப்புகள் உங்களுக்காக கொண்டு வரப்பட்டுள்ளன. eSoft Metro Campus, shaping lives, creating futures.
Tell us about yourself.
I'm 19 and just finished my bachelor's in IT.
Bachelor's at 19?
In Sri Lanka?
My ambition is to finish my master's at 21 and become a senior manager when I'm 25. So I skipped my A-levels and joined directly to the degree programs.
That's great.
We didn't have that opportunity.
Start your IT or business management degree straight after O-levels at eSoft.
And this is the viewer's question for this week. What company acquired Sun Microsystems? What company acquired Sun Microsystems? SMS your answer to 0725 547 547 before noon this Thursday. And here are the winners of last week. At the end of round 3, I now have the results. In third place, we have contestant number 4, Oshada of Rahula College, Matara, with 23 points. In second place, we have contestant number 1, Ashings of Anuradhapura Central College, with 26 points. And leading at the end of round 3 is contestant number 3, Tirantha of Yoshida Shokanchi International School, Sapugaskanda, with 31 points. Over to you, Faisal, for final rounds.
Thank you very much, Muru. So, judging by the scores, the top 3 positions, they're very, very close. And this is the decisive round, round 4. So, as you all know, only 2 of you going to the semi-finals. So, good luck to the 6 of you. Let's see who's going to do extremely well in this round to get into the semi-finals. This is the decisive round, round 4. We use the same format as round 3. And the contestants will be answering open-ended questions. And the judges will be evaluating your answers. Good luck. Here's your question, contestant number 1. What specific name is used to identify a software which secretly collects your sensitive information and transmits it over the internet?
Malware. Malicious.
Malware.
Malicious software. Malware.
Number 3 has indicated?
Spyware.
The answer is correct, spyware. Here's your question, contestant number 2. Fedora is an example of which type of software?
Operating system.
Yes, the answer is correct. As we move on to your question proper, contestant number 3. What does the acronym ERP stand for? Well, contestant number 5 would like to answer this question.
Enterprise Resource Planning.
Yes, the answer is correct. We move on to your question now, contestant number 4. What is the main revenue earning mechanism for Google?
Servers.
No. Number 2 would like to answer this question.
Advertisements.
Yes, the answer is correct. Advertising or from AdWords. And this is your question, contestant number 5. What name is used to identify the Google headquarters in California?
Codeplex. Codeplex.
What name?
Googleplex.
Googleplex is the answer. And this is the final question from the decisive round. This is to you, contestant number 6. What is the name given to a feature in a software which is usually hidden, humorous, and activated via keystrokes or other unpublished operations?
Keylogos. Keylogos.
No.
Incorrect.
Number 5 would like to answer this question.
Trigger. Trigger.
Trigger, no. The answer is Easter egg. And with that, we end all the questions for the decisive round, round 4. We'll be able to tell you as to who has emerged as the winner and who the runner-up is.
After 4 exciting rounds of the first secondary program of IT Mastermind 2014, I now have the results. In 6th place, we have contestant number 6, Kadir Kamanathan Nishantan from Jaffna Hindu College, Jaffna. In 5th place, we have contestant number 2, Sandaru Vishwajit, Nalanda College, Colombo. We have 2 contestants scoring identical points for the 3rd place. We have contestant number 5, Lanil Marasinga from St. Anne's College, Kurunagala. And also in 3rd place, contestant number 4, Oshadalaku Hetty of Rahula College, Matara. Before I announce the first 2 contestants going into the semi-finals, let me call upon Mr. Prasanna Millahena, Assistant Manager, eSoft Metro Campus, Colombo, and Dr. Shanta Fernando, former Council Member, Computer Society of Sri Lanka, to award the medals. The runner-up of this program who will proceed to the semi-finals is contestant number 1, Ashingsa Vishwajit, Anuradhapura Central College, with 26 points. And the winner of this program who will also proceed to the semi-finals is contestant number 3, Tiranta Dulanjana of Yoshida Shokanji International School, Sapugaskanda, with 36 points. And that marks the end of this program of IT Mastermind 2014. Join us again next week for another exciting program. Have a great week. Good night.
මෙම වැඩසටහන ඔබ වෙත ගෙනෙන්නේ
eSoft Metro Campus නව්‍ය දැනුමෙන් ඔබේ අනාගතය හැඩගන්වයි.